We're going to begin with the latest on the war in Ukraine. Amid mounting reports of atrocities committed by Russian troops, including the mass killing of civilians in the Kyiv suburb of Bucha. A chorus of nations calling for war crime tribunals. Ukraine's President Zelensky describes the killings as concentrated evil.
The devastation is on full view now that Russian troops have retreated from the area. And we should warn you that some of the images of the scene are disturbing. Terry Moran starts us off from western Ukraine. Good morning, Terry.
Good morning, Michael. We're traveling through western and central Ukraine today, and everywhere you go, you can sense the anger and the outrage about mounting evidence of Russian atrocities, especially in those communities outside Kyiv. This morning, the staggering devastation left behind as Russian troops retreat from areas around the capital. The horrific discoveries that are now prompting worldwide condemnation, what Ukraine is calling war crimes. ABC's James Longman is on the ground in Bucha.
We've been brought to a wooded area just outside of Bucha. This is in the Kyiv region, the collection of towns and villages that the Russians have moved out of. And authorities have brought us to what looks like the grave, the hastily dug grave of what they say is the family of the local mayor here. They didn't agree to cooperate with the Russians, they say, so they were executed. I'm looking now, I'm not going to turn the camera around, but I am looking now at the bodies of 4 people partially submerged in the sand. And behind us here as well, there's what looks like the bunker where Russian troops would have waited for weeks. They were in this region for weeks until finally they were pushed out. But it's atrocities like these that Ukraine really wants the world to take notice of now.
The mayor saying hundreds now buried in mass graves. Kyiv's mayor Vitaly Klitschko paying a visit here to Bucha, which was held by the Russians until late last week. The mayor saying these images are not from a film, but reality. Civilians were shot dead with hands tied behind their backs. Ukrainian soldiers unable to even retrieve some bodies for fear they may have been booby-trapped with landmines.
This is genocide. The elimination of the whole nation and the people.
And U.S. officials not mincing words either.
We believe that Russian forces have committed war crimes.
This as 11 Ukrainian mayors are currently being held captive by the Russian military. One of them was killed while in custody. As Russian troops leave the outskirts of Kyiv, U.S. officials have said the Russians may be renewing focus on the south and in the eastern Donbass region. In the key southern port of Odessa, where Ukraine's Navy is stationed, thick gray smoke filling the sky. Russian missile strikes hit oil processing plants and fuel depots in the city. And further east, as Ukrainians flee the ever-growing violence in Mariupol, the desperate loss of a mother and daughter. They say they tried dragging away their husband and father after he was killed by gunshots. But as the shells fell around them, they were forced to abandon him. From an undisclosed airbase in Ukraine, we spoke to a fighter pilot, one of the famous Ghosts of Kyiv, who gained worldwide recognition early in the war with a plea for more support.
Day by day, we are asking some support, some aid from Western governments because our jets are not capable to fight with Russians.
Ukrainian authorities are deeply concerned about those other areas of the country that Russian forces still occupy and what's happening to people there, because they say some of the evidence suggests that these aren't random rampages, but something systematic, maybe part of a plan.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.